my friends decided to make a Ouija board, and I think it was a really bad idea. Sorry if this is going to be super long, but there's a lot to say. So last night my friends and I were bored, and I asked them if they had ever done a Ouija board. I had done one like 6 years ago because I was peer pressured into it. I didn't want to do it back then. My mom always told me never ever to mess with that stuff because of the possibility of inviting something in. But my two friends were all for it. We decided to make one ourselves using a piece of cardboard. I know now, after doing some research, that was a really bad idea. Apparently, making your own Ouija board is much more dangerous because there's intention behind it, way different from using the game board version. Anyway, once we made it, I realized I didn't actually want to do it. I know, I was the one who brought it up, so I felt dumb, but I told my friends I'd just sit nearby and watch. It had also just hit 3 a.m., which made everything feel a bit more intense. They started, and for a while, nothing really happened. But then the planchette started moving. It seemed innocent at first. They got a name, Ray, how she died, and where she was from. Both of my friends were shocked by how much the planchette was moving. They said usually it barely budged or didn't make sense. Then, in the middle of a sentence, the planchette dragged itself to goodbye. They stood up, shook it off, talked a bit, then decided to try again. The moment they did, the planchette immediately slid to goodbye again. That freaked us all out. One of my friends suggested they stop, and I agreed, but they kept going. This time, a spirit named Gia came through. She spelled her name out instantly, even before they could ask anything. She said she knew Ray, but didn't say how. After a little back and forth, they decided to say goodbye to her too. But as they were trying to move the planchette to goodbye, it jerked over to no and just lingered there. At this point, I was kind of drifting in and out of sleep. I was laying on my bed, so I only caught parts of what was happening. Then, the planchette slowly spelled out the word F-R-E-E, and right after that, it flew to goodbye. That's when everyone started freaking out. We kept theorizing. What did free mean? Was Ray trying to warn us not to open that door again? Did Gia want to be released? Did we let her out? Maybe we're just overreacting. Maybe it was nothing, but I can't shake the feeling that we let something out.